I'm in this hot car. Fuck, put the windows down and shit. But I'm gonna make this last video. I don't want to do this too long. But yet again, I'm addressing Kent, and like I said before, I have no respect for him. I think he's a loser. But I will say that he makes certain points that should be acknowledged. Um, but in most of his arguments, he doesn't deserve a girlfriend. And because of your ranting, you basically just annihilated any type of respect that women have. I think in public, I think he's a horrible person in public. You know, and I think that the personality that he shows in his videos where he's alone, home alone, or in his car, I think that's a bit a saturated um, version of himself. I'm pretty sure that he's completely different. I think he's a horrible person. You know, I think in his story he just tells half truths, and he doesn't want to admit that he made mistakes. Um, I see him doing his tantrums. It's childish, man. Like this is a freaking child, and I can never take him seriously as a man. I can't. I refuse. I'll rebut him, plead the fifth or whatever. I don't take him seriously. I do not. This dude talking about I'm a man, I deserve respect, and it's like 5 minutes later, he's screaming like it's like I don't even say screaming. He's like squealing, which is embarrassing. I'm like, dude, why are you sounding like that? Stop doing that shit. It's embarrassing. I don't know what this kid can do. The best thing this kid can do is just go to a mental hospital and just say, hey, I have depression. Or see a celebrity counselor or something like Yvonne Van Zam or whatever, because that shit is deep rooted, and it really needs somebody who can understand you racially, because there's some problems with it. There's some coon moments in his conversations with himself. People. I mean, that dude is just a laughing stock, man. He's a freaking laughing stock, and he wants a girlfriend so bad. You know, and it's like, what would you do if you had a girlfriend? I just see him as an abusive SOB, to be honest with you. Like, I couldn't imagine him with a girlfriend. It's like he comes off as this kind of clingy person who has to have a girlfriend right now. And it's like sometimes I think about it, it's like, how would he handle a breakup? You know, he can't handle anything. And when you can't handle rejection and stuff, little shit like that, um, girls are gonna be turned off, and they're gonna go right to the thugs, because at least the thugs can handle themselves a lot better. They're not worried about not getting any, because it's like innate to them. It's like, okay, she's just another body count. I'm not gonna throw all my eggs in this basket. I'm just gonna pick and choose. You know, I just kind of wonder why I can't got off YouTube. If somebody knows, put down in the comment section. But he needs to stay off of YouTube. Um, it's kind of a silly trend nowadays where you have black boys like my age, early 20s, going on YouTube crying about how they're in this kind of they're in this weird predicament of forced loneliness. And I'll be honest, I've been there. I've been there. I've been the bad guy. I've been the I wouldn't say the bad guy. I've been the good bad guy, or I should say the bad good guy. Yeah, that's a better word. The bad good guy. I've been there. I've been that guy that's like, you should date me, and women ain't. They don't fall for that. They don't go for that. But Kent, he just killed all his chances, man. The thing I don't like about Kent is like he cannot take advice for shit. You know, and I can kind of get why girls make fun of him. And I can see like one part of it is because of how he dressed. And somebody has I brought it up, man. He dressed like a freaking kid, and I think that's why a lot of women just laugh at him or don't take him seriously. And I kind of look at him and it's like, man, it's like 2017. Like, how the fuck are you still wearing polo shirts and fitted basketball caps in this era? I mean, like, yeah, I seen people wear it, but it's like it's not like an everyday thing. They don't wear it as like a statement, like, oh, this is what I wear every day. It's like like a slow day or a family meet and greet. But like I've never seen people like religiously wear that shit. It's like it's like he just doesn't. That's why he's really not good at taking compliments from other black men because he keeps seeing that as as a jab, and it's like, no, nigga, listen. Like that shit looks clownish as fuck. You're already what, like 5'2", weighing like what, 120, 130. Women ain't gonna look at you like a man. They just gonna see you as some little boy, and they ain't gonna take you seriously. I just hope this kid don't shoot up the place or kill a girl or something. 'Cause I feel like that could happen, and then the black YouTube community will be in fault because we didn't say anything about it. We didn't say anything about this secret madman running amok on YouTube, crying about his feelings. I don't know if he was raised by a two-parent household, but you know, it, the issue is just that the makings of a Kent is just really on the environment to where you have this arch this archetype black this perfect archetype black male, good kid, um, stays out of trouble, you know, decent everyday guy, but you put him in the wrong community. You put him in the black community to where they're going to sexually frustrate him. They're going to not look at him. They're not going to pay any attention to him. They're not going to find him attractive. And they can say, okay, cool, he has a job. Okay, cool, he's college educated. Okay, cool, he went to school. Cool, this and that. He did this. And it's like, it's never enough. And like I said, my other videos, it's a lose-lose situation because he's not a catch. But, the thing is, the black community doesn't have a natural attraction to black nerds, and so they're going to be rejected. They're going to be looked down upon, and there's like literally nothing you can do to fix the image. Um, he's just mostly disturbed. Really, he's really a disturbing person, and the issue is that it's hard being a black man, especially as a nerd or a lame in the community, because you are not get like I said before, you're not given promotion, but you're also seeing this hypersexuality, especially among black women. You turn on to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and you're seeing black women giving the hall pass to like do whatever. They're in their underwear, they're kissing each other, or they're doing something sexually provocative, and you're angry because you're not in it, and you want to be in it, and they're giving you every freaking excuse in the world that you shouldn't be in it, but they're in it. You know, it, and it's frustrating. And I said this in another comment. A black man not having swag is a black version of erectile dysfunction. It fucking is. You know, because once that's out of the picture, once you don't have the swag and the confidence, women ain't gonna look at you and it's like, damn, you're fucked for life. And I will say that, Kent does have a point when it comes to the confidence. Yeah, women say that dumb shit just to get you off their back. It means nothing. But to a degree, women ain't gonna go after like dudes who are depressed, lonely, homely, or whatever. Not in the majority sense. But what is that kid doing with that container? I don't know what the fuck he's selling. But I just wanted to get this off my chest. So I think I'll end the video now. But women I'll indulge in it a lot deeper now. But yeah, like confidence. I mean, it's just something that women say, and you, you can't really take it too seriously. And I kind of understand it with his rebuttals that yeah, confidence is just some dumb shit women say. Because when you look at confidence, they don't look at it in all aspects of what you do. Like let's say you are a phenomenal student in math. You take a math test and you ace it. Like you're so good at it that you don't even have to study. But when you talk to girls, you're kind of what shy, a little off or whatever, and it ends up kind of fucking with you because they're saying you don't have confidence, but it's like you just lacking in one area, and it's like boom, you're done. Like you don't have a dating life, you don't have any type of you don't get to have the fun that everybody else is having. And I'll be honest, I could have been a kid, but I just kind of had to learn to just like I told Jamil the King last year or whatever. I told him like, yeah, people are going to make fun of you. People, black girls aren't going to have a natural attraction to you or respect you because you're lame and you don't have the toxic masculinity. You don't have the hyper masculinity that these women want. And it's just a lose-lose situation, and you're just gonna have to live with it. And you're just gonna have to be like, hey, you either date outside your race, or just continue to find that magical black girl that can accept you for you. But you have to understand that you're not a perfect specimen, and you're not a catch, despite how much you cry and how much you claim that you deserve a girlfriend. The way you talk about yourself is not appealing, and so you have to fix that first.